Hello everyone, and thank you for tuning in to ChasingCinema.com's official YouTube channel. I am here at AMC Town Square, Las Vegas, all by myself to review Inside Out, as Mr. Shu is being detained right now, so to speak. I am here watching a movie that I've been waiting for anxiously for a very long time, especially since I actually had the opportunity to sit down with directors Pete Docter and Ronnie Del Carmen, who directed Disney and Pixar's Inside Out. We're kind of in a weird time right now with Pixar. Pixar's kind of had a bumpy road. Their last couple films, Brave, Monsters University, Cars 2, have all kind of been okay, but not have received nearly as strong of a reception as the past Pixar films. Disney Animation, however, has gone on without Pixar to make Tangled, Frozen, Big Hero 6, Wreck-It Ralph, I mean really strong films. So everyone is kind of looking at Pixar, expecting them to really pick up the pace. And from what I've seen of Inside Out, I think this is the movie to do it. Like I said, I had the opportunity to sit down with the co-directors of this film, and as well as the producer Jonas Rivera, and you can watch that video on our YouTube channel. You can head over there and watch that video to kind of see all the things we talk about. But getting that insight and speaking with them, I have a lot of faith in Inside Out. It's a movie about emotions, it's about growing up, and of course the unlikely bond that we usually see in Pixar movies. I mean, ever since, you know, Monsters Inc., Toy Story, we have these relationships that aren't supposed to connect, and they eventually do. And this one takes us on a journey with joy and sadness, two completely opposite sides of the spectrum of feelings. So I want to see what journey they take us on. I'm also interested in seeing the short in front of Inside Out. I haven't heard much about it. I know it's called Lava, and I'm really excited to see that. Inside Out runs, I think, at about an hour and 35 minutes. I'm really excited. I'm ready to, you know, I mean, disgust, joy, fear, which one? Oh, and anger, all those emotions I am ready to explore in this film. So let's go check it out right here, right now. AMC Town Square. Let's go. Hello everyone, we just got out of Disney Pixar's Inside Out, and remember earlier, before we went into the movie, that I said I think this is the movie that Pixar is going to make, that's going to tell all the doubters to be quiet, have everyone sit down and shut up. Well, I don't like saying it normally, but I was right. Inside Out was not only Disney's best Pixar film in some time, not only one of the best movies of the year, but is seriously a near perfect animated film. I loved every minute of this movie. Oh, there's so much to talk about. Well, first of all, we have an all-star cast, from Bill Hader to Amy Poehler to Phyllis Smith. Everyone is just on point in this picture. Lewis Black also does a great job of plays Anger. But this is a movie that both visually and thematically are beautiful. Visually, we have this wonderful world created. When I was interviewing Pete Docter, he explained to me that this was the most difficult movie they've worked on because they had to literally create the world around us. And though creating this world is fun and it's interesting, and you know how these memories are in control of our emotions, and we have these 5 emotions that are just controlling how we feel, it all makes sense. I mean, I understand it more than how I understand how actually emotions work. I think as people, we always assume we know how our emotions work, but we never really do. I mean, we sometimes feel things and don't know why. Sometimes we have mixed emotions, and this movie kind of really explores that in a very, very wonderful way. But visually, we go through some really wonderful moments. We go from 3D animation to even 2D animation, which is a really cool transformation. Our main characters go from these beautiful 3D animated characters to simple 2D lines and squiggles, which is really awesome and a really great moment in the film. It's absolutely hilarious. Phyllis Smith from The Office, who stars as Sadness in the movie, is as odd as that sounds, is absolutely hilarious. She made me roll over laughing in the picture. Amy Poehler is also great as the happy, joyful character named Joy, and their chemistry really drives this picture as we go on this journey to kind of get these characters back inside the head of our main character, Riley. And Riley, of course, is at the age of 11, who's going through her growing up phase, and as she is taken from her hometown and moved to San Francisco, she's dealing with all a bunch of emotions, and all the emotions in her head are all trying to figure out how to deal with it. But as I said, as much as it is visually stunning, this movie is thematically beautiful. I mean, this movie is a tearjerker. You need to bring tissues because it'll make you sad, it'll make you joyful, it'll scare you a little bit. This movie explores all of those emotions and really kind of brings you into that world to help you understand your feelings a little bit better. there are some really great moments in this picture that really kind of took my breath away, just about family and about how just feelings in general, something we really don't talk about. Again, to the interview, Pete Docter talked that about how this movie kind of inspired about as he watched his daughter grow up, and how she became kind of the joyful, goofy little girl into more of a more quiet, to herself girl she was growing up, which happens to pretty much anyone growing up. They go through these phases, and watching Riley, the young girls who all these emotions live inside her head, go through that is quite interesting because we all can relate to it. That's what's great about this movie, is we could pretty much relate to everyone in this movie, every emotion, the main character that we're following, and we get to explore some pretty awesome ideas along the way. There is one moment that I think is extremely powerful. I won't get into it, but essentially it takes place in this memory dump, where once you've kind of forgotten everything, all your memories fall into this dump and eventually fade away. And if that's not true, I don't know what else is, because how many things do you think we remember and we don't remember? And just the thought of this creation of worlds that we're able to explore, where our memories go, how our memories are saved, it's just really, really well thought out. I mean, Ronnie Del Carmen and Pete Docter did an amazing job of this picture. I absolutely loved it, before I give you my rating and just give the whole review away, I really want you to go to chasingcinema.com/insideout to read the review yourself. So this is one of the longer reviews that I've ever written, but I just had a lot to say about this movie. I enjoyed every minute of it. I want to go see it again this weekend. But to put it simply for you guys, this movie has been the second best picture of the year, easy. Very close to Mad Max Fury Road. Don't know if it actually beats it. I don't know if I can say that just yet, but these two are the movies of the year. I mean, we are already in mid-June, going into the end of June, which means we're almost halfway through the year. I know it's pretty crazy. I was thinking about that today. Almost halfway through the year, and what are the best movies that are out? Mad Max Fury Road and Inside Out. These two movies completely blew me away. They were phenomenal. I know I should stop talking about Mad Max Fury Road, since I should be talking about Inside Out. Nonetheless, I want to know how you guys felt about Inside Out, because I'm sure, like me, you have a lot to say about it, because I absolutely loved it. And if you guys want to talk about anything about it, let's do it right here in the comment sections below. I really appreciate you guys coming out here every Thursday to watch me talk about whatever movies are coming out. Make sure to tune in next week as Superman himself returns with me to review Seth MacFarlane's film's Ted 2. A movie that I think won't be as good as Inside Out, but you know, I hope they prove me wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jacob Toronto. Make sure to hit the subscribe button on this YouTube channel, because each day I'm uploading movie news, movie details, movie review, video reviews, podcasts, all that fun stuff and so much more. Head over to chasingcinema.com, the hub of everything that we do. Thank you so much for watching. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jacob Toronto, and please continue chasing cinema. I'm so excited I get to do this.